Russia's military might, a threat to NATO? Since the end of the Cold War, NATO's purpose has evolved from a primarily defensive alliance against the Soviet Union to a multinational force to ensure global security. However, Russia's increasing military capabilities have led many to question whether NATO's continued existence is necessary, or whether Russia is a real threat to the alliance. Russia has made some dramatic improvements to its military since the days of the Soviet Union. In 2008, it made a bold move by invading Georgia, which showed its willingness to use its military might. Furthermore, its involvement in the Syrian civil war showcased its state-of-the-art weaponry as well as its ability to use it effectively. This has fueled concerns in the West about whether Russia poses a significant threat to NATO. One of the primary concerns is Russia's modernization and increased capabilities. The Russian military has invested heavily in new technology and equipment, including hypersonic missiles, stealth technology, advanced jet engines, and advanced drone systems. These capabilities could potentially target NATO's defenses and cause significant damage in a potential conflict. Additionally, Russia's cyber warfare capabilities are on the rise, with many believing that they could launch effective attacks on NATO's cyber infrastructure. Furthermore, Russia has been involved in various territorial disputes and has been known to annex regions of neighboring countries. For example, in 2014, Russia annexed Crimea from Ukraine. This move was widely criticized by NATO members, as it violated international law and the territorial integrity of Ukraine. This annexation sparked a new era of tensions between Russia and the West, with NATO implementing sanctions on Russia. Additionally, Russia's active involvement in Syria's civil war has alarmed many in the West. Its support for the Assad regime has led to accusations of war crimes, and its actions in the conflict have been perceived as destabilizing the region as a whole. Furthermore, Russia's involvement in Syria has given it a strategic foothold in a region bordering NATO and potentially gives it leverage concerning the alliance's Mediterranean and Black Sea interests. However, some experts argue that Russian aggression is primarily defensive in nature. Russia views NATO's expansion into Eastern Europe as a direct threat to its national security, and many Russians perceive continued NATO expansion as encroachment on their sovereignty. Furthermore, the annexation of Crimea was viewed as a response to Western influence in Ukraine following the 2014 revolution. Regardless of the reasons behind Russia's increased military capabilities and actions, NATO must be prepared to respond to any potential threat. The alliance has responded to Russia's actions with increased military exercises, missile defense systems, and deployments of troops and equipment to the eastern borders of Europe. These actions are seen as necessary measures to ensure the security of NATO member states and to deter any potential Russian aggression. In conclusion, Russia's military might is a potential threat to the NATO alliance. Its modernization and increased capabilities, involvement in territorial disputes, and active participation in Syria's civil war have all contributed to concerns about Russia's intentions towards NATO and the West. However, the reasons behind Russia's actions are complex and warrant further analysis. Regardless, NATO must be prepared to respond to any potential threat and continue to ensure the security of its member states.